Hey everyone, Gilla here from Tactical Edge Hobbies. Now, 2020 has been a pretty rough year, but I'm definitely happy to say that we're gonna go out with a bang, and I'll tell you the reason why. Check this out. Now, we're definitely going to be going out in style this year. The reason why is because we finally received stock of our CO2 Revolvers by Wingun. Now, if you don't know, Wingun is arguably the best manufacturer when it comes to producing revolvers. Once you open up our package, you will see why. You'll have a smile from ear to ear. I am not exaggerating. The quality is there. It is definitely, it looks great, it feels great, the weight is good. When you pull that hammer back, the action feels nice and smooth, and it's just an absolute beast of a blaster. Now, the cool thing is we will be getting different types of models. We're gonna be going with the big, dirty Harry 44 Magnum looking things, then to your standard classic size revolvers. This always reminds me of the Indiana Jones revolver, which is real cool. And of course, my favorites, the two snubs. Now, you get in a chrome and a black. But I have to tell you right now, this is a little disclaimer. We are limited stock of the silver ones for the first round, okay? Once our second round comes through, we should have some more of the silver revolver. So just bear that in mind, guys. We definitely have a low amount on these ones, but we are gonna get some more, in other words, okay? Now, in true fashion, these are definitely a 6-shooter, okay? Now, if you have played with revolvers before, because there have been some revolvers out in the market, it's very similar, okay? So you'll have a little back lever right here that I'm pointing. If you pull it back, the safety is activated and the hammer itself won't pull back, okay? Now, if you pull that lever forward, the chamber will then drop down, okay? And you'll be able to load your gels. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what do you use to load gels? These little shells right here are what holds the gels, okay? So you'll put one single gel inside, pop it in, off you go, and just load it up just like a proper revolver, guys. Now, the cool thing with these shells is that you'll have an option as well that comes inside the pack with something that's called a reducer, which will be placed right inside here. You can press fit them. Now, what the reducer will do is it will reduce down the FPS and increase the accuracy a little bit, okay? Without it, your FPS will be pretty insane, especially for a revolver. Now, the gels specifically that we're going to be giving out with these revolvers are the Oz Gels Armatech Ultras, okay? So these are gonna be specifically for the revolvers. The reason why we found is that the Oz Gel Ultras, when you pop them in and you tip them down, the gels don't fall out. It's just a perfect sizing. So it's awesome. You can use the AKA gels, but you might find some might fall out when you tip them down. So bear that in mind. Now, another thing that you'll get in this pack, okay, is a little piece of sandpaper. And I'll tell you the reason why. Now, this won't happen to all blasters, okay? But there may be one or two that might come through and you'll find this issue. And the issue is that the actual shells themselves and the inner barrel is not made by Wingun, okay? They're not the Taiwanese amazing quality control. These are made in China. Now, we all know that China isn't the best when it comes to quality control at times. So what tends to happen is that you might find a slight little burr in the edge rim of the actual shell itself, or inside the actual inner barrel right here. And if you do find a little burr, all you do is just a light little coat of sanding and it's done. You're good to go, okay? So we've just attached that for you guys in case of that happening, okay? We don't believe that that's going to happen to all of them, but just in case if it does, it's there to back you up, which is good. Now, another thing for those of you who have never played with a revolver or with a CO2 revolver is you're probably gonna ask, where do you fill the actual gas? Well, the 12-gram cylinder will actually go in the handle. Just like the Wells revolver, you pull the handle back and the actual compartment for the cylinder is exposed. Now, all you gotta do is there's a little lever, you twist the lever out, and then you'll be able to put the cartridge in and then twist it back up again, and it will actually what's called puncture the cartridge itself, and then you're ready to go. Okay, so it's pretty simple, guys. Now, enough talk. I know you want to see a chrono, so why don't we head over to our shooting range and I will do a chrono for you on the, well, let's do it on this bad boy here because this seriously is my favorite. Anyway, let's go do that right now. Okay guys, so we're gonna do the chrono now for the revolver. Now I'm gonna use the shells that have the reducer, so that way you can see how these shells are performing with the reducer on them. Here we go. Right, now as you can clearly see, the average on this blaster is certainly over the 300 mark. We're looking around about the, I would safe to say it's about the 350 mark, but you can clearly see as that, yeah, this blaster is definitely a must-have. Okay, so there you have it, guys. These revolvers are no joke. Even with the reducer, you saw them doing over 300, which is mind-boggling. So I'm very pleased with these. Hopefully you are as well. Like I said, we've got them in store now, okay? But remember, this particular bad boy is a limited stock item, so meaning I've got low numbers for the first round. So when we re-up and do our second round, I should have more of the silver ones, okay? Plenty more. So stay tuned, okay? And I will keep you posted. Now, when it comes to keeping up to date, I've got a new segment called Recon, and it keeps you up to date with everything Tac Edge related when it comes to new products and just goss and bits and pieces here and there. So stay tuned with that. And of course, follow us on all our social media platforms, which is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on YouTube. So remember to subscribe. And if you like this, please smash a like button. Just smash it, blast it, I don't care. Just let the world know that you like this channel and you're happy to represent the Pew Pew community. Anyway, and just write a comment down below. I would love to know what you think of these revolvers. But apart from that, guys, as I always say, stay fresh, stay blasting, and I'll catch you guys next time. See yous.
Well, you gotta ask yourself one question. Did he fire 5 rounds or 6? Well, did you feel lucky, punk? Do ya?